Drama Queen Chapter 1 had its translations adjusted after release, leading to fan concerns of censorship in the contentious manga. Details below. This takes you to this right here, which loads up Drama Queen Chapter 1 edited after the fact fans call censorship. This was posted earlier today, only a few hours ago, and there is an example here, which if we zoom in, I'm going to zoom in here for you guys can see it, you can see how the translation changed from the left side. The left side's the original release of Chapter 1 of Drama Queen, and the right side is the new translation on the chapter. I'm going to go and check this out, actually. Let's take a look here just to see if this truly is accurate, for there is no... Okay, freaking aliens, I hate them. Yeah, that is 100% changed. Okay, so looking at the situation here in question, there has been a lot of drama around this series. Pun intended. Who would have thought the manga called Drama Queen would bring a lot of people to get into some controversial drama thanks to this manga's release. Now, in this video, I'm not going to be discussing, details into each individual chapter. I'm mainly just going to talk about this article in general and what this potentially means for the future of Drama Queen's publication. So, one thing in general about this article, it talks about how there is some things that are still there. For instance, taking a quick look at this and what is said, the translation that was changed from, the original, all that, into, the new translation, this is the reason why, apparently according to this article. I'm reading their words. When the chapter first released, critics claimed that the line was potentially referring to LGBT+ couples who may use a gender-neutral term for their significant others. This is the post that was used in question for the chapter. Just seeing some complaining about the Drama Queen manga again. Some suggest that the main character's statement of hating the gender-neutral term partner, or, can't read that in Japanese, forgive me, as anti-LGBTQ. And then, as you continue scrolling down, the line in question uses the word this, in Japanese language, which can be safely translated to partner. So, anyone that can read Japanese, please confirm in the comments below. Can this truly be safely translated into partner, or does, for instance, pet names work better? Please let me know in the comments. But anyways, get back into it. Let's see. Okay, so the line in question uses the word this, which is translated partner. Surprisingly, other lines, which some readers believe to have anti-immigration rhetoric, remained in place. English localizers have been on the receiving end of skepticism from fans due to, in part, some in the industry actually admitting, which brings up this, let's see what this is. Lovely complex dub writer, we made it good, this show sucked, yikes! Anyways, admitting to censored content they don't consider acceptable. Okay, what is this? Localizers admit to proactively censor games for Western audiences. Yikers. Okay, so let's continue. Drama Queen is available to read now as a similar podcast. It's just telling you where you can get it. Okay, so basically, for what I'm getting from this whole drama at this current moment, is, one panel was changed. It doesn't necessarily seem that, a lot, unless someone has really went in and compared cross-comparison to the original release to this release. It seems like, more or less, this was the only thing that was changed, which, because it had something to do with the, gender-neutral term of partner. Now, here's the thing. It's pretty surprising. I gotta check for myself. Before I even say anything, I need to see the line of when they talk about aliens in this. That will truly let me know if they're actually truly censoring stuff. Let's talk some trash. Okay. Only I don't see this thing as a person. You're the same, right? Murder. No, it's all the same. Okay, so it seems like the only censorship truly it might be this panel, because if there was anything that would be blatant, that would probably be changed, would be this, but I think they wouldn't have probably easily have gotten away with it if they would have done this. But it seems like someone's been keeping quite a keen eye on the chapters just to see if there has been some significant changes. Now, once again, this could be a complete mistake, and this could be literally just people making drama out of nothing. For instance, maybe the actual accurate translation, which, I want to enlarge this so you can see. Maybe this actually, it was mistranslated in chapter 1, and it is supposed to mean, like, for instance, pet names or something, or this really is just blatant changing of wording not to upset certain readers. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't read Japanese, so I can't say which one or the other is correct or not, but at the end of the day, it is just a story, and I'm gonna say what I said when I did my first impressions of Drama Queen. Drama Queen, it's fiction. It's a piece of literature. It's a manga. It's not real. And just because something makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. That's how it is. If an author wants to do this, let them. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Doesn't mean they're evil. Doesn't mean that. They can write the most messed up stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean that is really them as a person. They're just writing a messed up story. It's like, okay, you look at, let's say, Berserk, for example. There's a lot of bad things that happen in Berserk. Let's not kid ourselves. And that doesn't mean that Kentaro, may he rest in peace, when he was around, that doesn't necessarily mean that he was an evil person, because he wrote a lot of dark content within Berserk. What I'm trying to say is that just because Drama Queen is controversial, does have themes that might upset people or make them uncomfortable, doesn't mean that this should not exist. So, I'm not a big fan of the fact that they're censoring words, because it's like, if this really is true, and they have actually actively done this now, this sets the example that they're going to continue doing this. And this time, they're going to be better about it. For instance, to give some explanation here, so most people that read manga, let's keep it real, you probably don't read Japanese. Obviously, there's some, but most people probably just read the English translations. Nothing wrong with that. But that's the truth. But this also is said for many other languages. Like, if it's translated into Spanish, translated into any other language, so to speak, around the world, most likely some of those that read them in different languages, they don't know the Japanese. So there's oftentimes, because of this example here, that going forward within the chapters, when they're translated by these translators, they will straight up censor it on release. And so you won't be able to do a cross comparison of the original translation to actually the new translation for the English release. So you would actually have to have someone that is the middleman that is able to properly look at the Japanese context of the words and see if the English translation or other languages have done a good job with it or not. It's not, this could be an honest mistake. Maybe, this wasn't meant. I want to give the benefit of the doubt, honestly. But I do want to say, in general, it is concerning if this is, like I said, straight up censored. But, leaving it at that, one thing, though, I want to say is, we do have examples. This was even in 2024. We do have examples of localizers obviously censoring things. There's many examples of that, okay? Not just in anime and manga, but in gaming, okay? It's not new. It's happened over and over again. It's not unbelievable to think that something like this can happen, especially for a series that is so controversial for many. So, yeah. But I wanted to talk about this. Once again, if anyone can read Japanese and actually do a proper comparison of the original text to actually what it means, please let me know. I am legit curious. But I love you guys. Be safe. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, leave a like, and with that, Chibi out.